You picked up an extra shift last week because you needed the money, and that was the only way you knew how to get it. But there's a problem with that. Every time you solve a money problem by picking up another shift, you're trading the one thing you can never get back, your time. And your body can only handle so much of those shifts before it starts to wear down. There are nurses right now with the exact same license as you making money while they're off the clock, and they're no smarter than you. They just knew their options. So here are 22 income streams that nurses are using to build wealth broken into the two kinds of income, active and passive. Starting with active, where you show up, you work, you get paid. You stop showing up, you stop getting paid. 1. Per diem and PRN shifts, the most straightforward option on this list, and the easiest to start. Per diem means you pick up shifts at a second facility on your terms. No long-term commitment, higher hourly rate than staff, and full control over your schedule. Most facilities are constantly looking for per diem nurses because staffing shortages aren't going away. If you have a license, you can book shifts on the Clipboard app immediately. 2. Home health nursing. Instead of a busy facility floor, home health puts you one-on-one with a patient in their own environment. The pace is slower, the autonomy is higher, and for many nurses, the work feels more meaningful because you actually have time to be present. Pay is per visit or hourly, and the scheduling flexibility is real. Many home health nurses build their caseload around their main job. If you've ever felt like the hospital floor doesn't let you actually nurse, this is worth looking into. 3. Teaching ACLS. If you're ACLS certified, you're closer to being an ACLS instructor than you probably think. The instructor certification process is straightforward, and once you have it, you can teach renewal courses to other nurses and healthcare workers. This is a legitimate side income stream that most nurses never think of because it feels like it belongs to someone else. It doesn't. If you know ACLS, you can teach ACLS. 4. Clinical instructor. Nursing schools need clinical instructors to supervise students in real healthcare settings. This typically requires a BSN minimum and some clinical experience, but the scheduling is often part-time and works well alongside a main nursing job. The pay varies, but the work is genuinely rewarding. You're shaping the next generation of nurses. 5. Telehealth nursing. Remote triage, chronic disease management, patient education. Telehealth has expanded dramatically, and so has the demand for nurses who can work from home. Some positions are full-time remote roles, others are contractor positions you pick up on your days off. All you need is a quiet space, reliable internet, and strong communication skills. For nurses who want to keep earning without the physical demands of a shift, this is one of the most underrated options on the list. 6. NCLEX and CNA exam tutoring. If you've passed your boards, you're already qualified to help someone else pass theirs. One-on-one tutoring for NCLEX and CNA exam prep is in high demand. Pass rates are lower than most people expect, and students will pay for someone who can actually explain what the exam is testing. You can list yourself on platforms like tutor.com, market directly through social media, or reach out to nursing schools in your area. The hours are completely flexible, and the barrier to entry is zero if you have the credentials. 7. Event medical staffing. Concerts, marathons, sporting events, film sets, all of them require medical coverage. Companies that provide coverage are constantly looking for nurses to staff those events. The work is usually a few hours, the pay is solid, and you're not in a facility. Sign up with an event medical staffing company in your area, and you'll start getting notifications when coverage is needed nearby. It's one of the most enjoyable ways to pick up extra income because the environment is genuinely different. 8. Mobile IV hydration. The wellness market has created real demand for nurses who can bring IV therapy directly to clients. Athletes recovering from training, people at bachelorette parties, executives who want the fastest hangover cure money can buy. The rates are strong, tips are common, and the work fits easily around evenings and weekends. This one is LVN and RN territory in most states, and the earning potential per hour is significantly above the standard shift rate. 9. CPR and BLS instructor. A CPR and BLS instructor certification through the American Heart Association or Red Cross typically takes a weekend and costs a couple $100s. After that, you can teach classes to corporate offices, schools, gyms, community centers, anyone who needs certified coverage. A half-day corporate class can pay $500 or more. Do 2 of those classes a month on your days off, and you've added $1,000 to your income without touching your regular schedule. This is one of the clearest examples of a small upfront investment with an outsized ongoing return. 10. Medical interpreter and translator. If you're bilingual, this is one of the most underused income streams available to nurses. Healthcare settings pay premium rates for qualified medical interpreters. Spanish, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Mandarin are among the highest demand languages in healthcare right now. Remote medical interpretation is now widely available, meaning you can do this from your home on your days off. There are numerous options for medical interpreter certifications that strengthen your rates and credibility significantly. 11. Doula and birth support. Doula certification is accessible and does not require a nursing license, but your clinical background gives you an enormous advantage over non-clinical doulas. You understand what's happening medically, you're calm under pressure, and patients and families immediately trust you in a way that takes non-clinical doulas years to build. The demand for birth support, particularly in underserved communities, is growing significantly. Postpartum doula work in particular has seen a surge in demand and fits well around unpredictable schedules because you're typically supporting families in the weeks after birth rather than being on call for labor. Moving on, we have income streams that are considered passive. You build something once and it keeps earning. These take longer and require effort to build upfront, but have higher earning potential and free you from trading your time for money. The first few ideas revolve around building an audience. That doesn't mean you need to become a TikTok influencer, but you need people to value your opinions. This can be done through a newsletter, a blog, a podcast, a YouTube channel, or even a Facebook group. 1. Ad revenue. Certain platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook split ad revenue with creators that post on their platforms. YouTube pays the most consistently. It is the only platform where ad revenue alone can build a real income over time. You need an audience first, but once you have one, every video you've ever made keeps earning, even when you're not working. 2. Brand deals and sponsorships. Once you have an audience, brands will pay to reach them through you. Scrubs, medical equipment, nursing education platforms, health tech apps. These deals can pay anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s depending on your audience size. Brand deals pay more per view than ad revenue. This is where most nurses doing content start making serious money. 3. Affiliate links. You recommend a product, someone buys through your link, you earn a small commission. Amazon Associates is the easiest place to start. Link to nursing products, study guides, equipment, anything you genuinely use and recommend. The commissions are small, but the income is real. A single video or blog post with affiliate links can keep earning for years after you make it without any extra work. 4. Subscriptions. Platforms like Patreon let your audience pay you directly for exclusive access to things like behind-the-scenes content, Q&A sessions, and early access, allowing you to connect directly with your most loyal followers. The advantage here over brand deals is that the income is predictable every month and doesn't depend on whether a new deal comes in. 5. Paid community. A paid community is a space where members pay to be part of a group for access, connection, and resources. Discord, Circle, or a private group with a monthly fee are all options. Build the right one and it brings in income while also giving your audience something genuinely valuable like career advice, study support, or financial guidance. 6. Print-on-demand merchandise. Platforms like Printful and Printify print and ship each order as it comes in, while you collect a profit without ever needing to touch the inventory or deal with shipping. This is genuinely passive once it's set up. The income is modest on its own, but it works well alongside an audience who already knows and trusts you. 7. Online course. If you have knowledge that other nurses need, NCLEX prep, specialty certification, travel nursing, financial basics for nurses, you can build a course and sell it over and over again. Teachable, Kajabi, and Udemy give you the tools so that you only need to build the content once. New students can sign up every week without you even being there. This is one of the highest potential options on this entire list. 8. Career coaching program. One-on-one coaching requires your time for every session, but when you turn it into a group program or recorded curriculum with many people going through the same content at once, your time goes much further. Nurses helping nurses with career moves, credential upgrades, salary conversations, and specialty transitions is a real market. Done well, it becomes something that runs largely on its own. 9. Resume templates. Nursing resume and cover letter templates or job application kits are all simple digital products that you can sell on Etsy or Gumroad to nurses applying for new roles or making career moves. Build them once and sell them as many times as people find them. These are great first digital products because the setup is simple and you can make your first sale quickly. 10. Shift report and care templates. The tools nurses actually use day to day. Shift report templates, care plan frameworks, and handoff checklists make for great digital products. Nursing students and new grads will pay for anything that helps them feel ready and organized in their first months on the floor. Etsy is the natural home for these. Just list them and let the platform bring people to your shop. 11. Study guides and cheat sheets. Think NCLEX guides, pharmacology cheat sheets, or clinical reference cards. The market is big and most of what exists doesn't feel like it was made by a real nurse. So your experience is what makes your version better. The price points are low, but they're easy to make, and once they're listed, they can sell on their own. 12. Events. Hosting events is an option that most nurses with an audience or community overlook. A nursing job fair connects facilities with nurses looking for work, and you can charge facilities for a spot. A nursing retreat or industry night brings in ticket sales and sponsorships. These take more work to organize than a digital product, but the income from a single event can be significant and the value to your community is real. These take more work to organize than a digital product, but the income from a single event can be significant and the value to your community is real. 23 income streams may sound like a lot, but the goal isn't to do them all at once. It's to pick a few that sound interesting to you and use them to grow your income meaningfully. Step 1. Pick an active stream and start this month. Look at the active list and pick one that fits your license, your current schedule, and you think you'd have the energy for. Step 2. Use that extra income to fund what comes next. Whatever you earn goes straight back into building something. Equipment, a certification. You're not touching your regular paycheck to do this. The extra money pays for the next step. Step 3. Start building a place where people can find you. You don't need to be everywhere. You just need to pick one place and show up there consistently. Here's how to think about it. If you want to reach a lot of people quickly and you are comfortable on camera, start with TikTok or Instagram. Short videos are easy to find and low cost to make. If you want income that grows over time and you're willing to be patient, start with YouTube. A video you make today can still earn money 5 years from now. If you prefer writing over video, start a newsletter. Substack is free and you own the relationship with everyone who subscribes. If you want to go deep on one topic and build real trust over time, start a blog or podcast. Slower to grow, but the people who find it tend to be very engaged. The platform matters less than starting. Just pick one, show up, and give it time. And lastly, step 4, protect your energy. Most side projects fail because of burnout more than anything else. The nurses building real income outside the hospital are not the ones who did the most in month 1. They are the ones who are still going in year 3. Give yourself at least one full day off from everything, every week. Do not skip it. And don't forget, it's not just your income that makes you rich. Check out my last video to learn about the habits that separate the top 1% of nurses.